Hello, so we are actually in the Minecraft story world, and today we're going to be doing something a little different than normal content. I saw a video on YouTube not that long ago that showed of the music disc and basically just ranked them. And I'm going to do the same here. So we're going to go in order of the music disc, and currently I am in 1.21.1, and this is all of the music in base game Minecraft. So let's get started. We're gonna start with number 13. Okay, so for calling over my cat's attention, I'm going to give it, for spookiness, it's going to be a 6 out of 10, just because, you know, it's good. But it did freak out my cat enough to where she came over. Next up is cat. Obviously, cat is a solid 9 out of 10. Just because there are some that are a little bit better, but I do really love cat. Oh, sorry, this is blocks. For me, blocks is an 8 out of 10. And I can definitely see that this could be used in like a roleplay setting. You know, like the intro of a roleplay or something. Next up is Chirp. I give Chirp a 8 out of 10 as well. I know I stopped that one pretty quick, but Chirp is one of those that you just know. I also remember, it just reminds me of that one episode. I can't remember where Stampy was, but it was like this dance room-esque type thing, and Chirp came on, and I love Chirp. It's amazing. Chirp is also one of those fluid songs that can be used for like a dance party or a really creepy setting. It's one of my favorites because of that. Next up is Far. Okay, I give Far a 7 out of 10. It definitely does, for some reason, to me, it has these ice vibes, you know? Very ice vibey. Next up is Mall. Mall, again, for me, has, like, ice vibes, but it definitely has that more of a nostalgia feel. Far also had that nostalgia feel, like, something that would come on, and you'd be like, yes, this actually brings me back to my childhood, or I can see my childhood be playing out in front of my eyes. Not the song specifically. Obviously, the song gives me nostalgia. I just meant in the sense of when you think of nostalgia and that comes on, you just remember the happy memories. It's amazing. Mellohi? That one's the next one. Okay, I'm gonna give Mellohi a 9 out of 10. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna give Mellohi a 9 out of 10. Not for the reason you'd think, though. For some of you, that song will come on and you'll be like, oh, spooked from the past. But for me, Mellohi is just that ballroom song. Just that song you would play. Just that song that would come on and everyone starts, I think it might actually be a slow dance. But it's just very medieval vibes for me. Next up is Stal. Okay, I think it's called Pink Panther, but it gives me those vibes. And for that reason alone, I'm actually going to give it a 6 out of 10. It's not a bad song, nor is it a bad show. It's too much. Okay, I think my cats are hungry and are trying to eat random things because they're trying to tell me they're hungry. So we're gonna feed them real quick so they don't tear up everything in the house. They were hungry. But the reason I give it a 6 out of 10 and not like a 10 out of 10 is just because it gives me too much of murder mystery vibes. Too much murder mystery vibes. Which wouldn't be a bad thing, and it's not a bad thing. I definitely would use it for like a murder mystery roleplay or something. But that being said, on a day-to-day basis, I'm not gonna just throw it on for fun. Next up is Strad. Definite beach vibes. I would play it, but not as often as anything else. So we've got our next batch coming up. Ward 11, Creator, Wait, Creator. Oh, we have Creator Music Box and then Creator. We have Participate, Otherside, Relic, and 5. These are also the authors on here. Yeah. So first up is Ward. Okay. It's nice. The very beginning of it reminds me of... Oh wait, that plays at a funeral. Okay. Well, the first thing that came to my mind was like a zombie wedding. That's the first thing that came to my mind, like a spooky zombie wedding. And then it immediately went off into playing, not immediately, but it went off to playing that normal music that would play in the background every now and then, which is really nice. I love it. But walking around my normal Minecraft world, I can hear that on its own. So for that, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. Just because it's nice that it's in a music disc, but I'm not going to play it if I can just run around a little bit, and then it'll start playing. We've got the broken disc, number 11. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure my cats won't get freaked out, like they did with number 13. Okay, so a normal day basis would not be playing this, so I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. Again, it's not bad, but it's very voice recording-esque. So I know I keep using role plays as an example, but it's what I've got, okay? So for a roleplay setting and having it as, again, a murder mystery, you can use this to be like, oh my goodness, what happened to this person, you know? Alright, next up is Creator, Music Box. Sorry, I should have played it first. I haven't heard these ones before. A lot of these new colored ones I haven't heard before. Okay, so I'm going to give Creator Music Box a 7 out of 10, just because I wouldn't play it as much as any of the others, but I am very biased. I love hearing things in a music box form. So I most likely would actually end up listening to this one more than the regular one. But we will get to that in a moment because we have Wait. It may have not been Chirp, it may have been Wait that Stampy was playing. I don't know, I can't remember. It was one of these two. But I do definitely love this one as well. Okay, I like it, and I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Because I can. So, next up is Creator. This just sounds the same, does it not? I take back everything I said. Girly, I love Music Box, and I love everything in Music Box form, but this is so much better like that. I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10. It also does give me ballroom-esque, so that's another thing. Next up is Participate. Participate? Okay, it's nice. It's also precipitate. Precipitate? Like raining? It's nice. Though I am going to have to give it a 6 out of 10. Because, okay, definite holiday vibes. It gives me December vibes. When it's like snowing and stuff, it's really good. It's really good. But it's not something that I would be playing day to day. So it's a 6 out of 10. We have Otherside. Obviously, I know this one's good. And if you want to see the vibes that I get from that, I will link a video in the description. No. I'll tell you the vibes it gives me, but I'll still link it in the description. Also, that one is a 8 out of 10, because I would play that, but probably not as much as any of the other stuff. So, the vibes it gives me is a boat on fire. Nothing more, nothing less. It's amazing. It is. Next up, we have Relic. It's really good. It's really good. I don't really get any vibes from it, though it does sound like video game type of thing. It's really good. It really is. So please don't come for me in the comments. But I'm going to go 4 out of 10 because I would not listen to it. Next up is 5. Okay, I would listen to this whole thing through, but if I did that, we'd probably be sitting here forever. My verdict was a 3 out of 10 because, like 11, I would not be listening to it every day on a day-to-day, but it is definitely a good storyline thing. Also, is that one new? I don't know. I don't know if that one's new or not, but if it is new, what the hell was the thing chasing them? Because that didn't sound like the warden. It sounded too metallic to be the warden. Anyways. We also, for our final one, we have the one that most people hate because they get copyrighted on every video, so we're only going to play it for a few seconds. But, Pigstep. Like I said, a few seconds. Pigstep for me is a 9 out of 10. I love Pigstep. So I'm going to go through and highlight all of my favorites. And we will have to figure out which one I see as my top tier number 1. Let me get a chest real quick. Okay, so I have the chest, and we're going to put it right here. And we're going to take out all of the ones. Okay, and these are our final 5. Now, we need to figure out what are my top 3. Currently, we have Cat, Mellohi, Wait, Creator, and Pigstep. Okay, so I've definitely listened to Pigstep on repeat. So currently we're going to stick that at number 1. I do really like Creator, and I like that it starts as Music Box and then switches up on you. So I'm going to put it in front of Pigstep. Weight is really good, and I think I gave it a 9 out of 10 for a nostalgia reason. But as good as she is, she's not the best. So we're going to put her back. Mellohi is really good. I'm going to put her right here. It all falls on where Cat goes. Okay. I definitely do like Cat, but out of my top ones, this is the order it would have to go. Creator, Creator in its little music box, then switch up to Ballroom. Obviously Pigstep for number 2. I'm gonna take her out. And then for my top, and then for my number 3 would have to be Mellohi. But yes, that is my ranking. I know some of you are going to be fighting me in the comments about this. It's okay. You are very entitled to your opinion, as I am. As I am for mine. There's something in the corner of my screen. This is just my ranking because of where I would. This is just my ranking because of if I'd actually listened to it or not. Now, Pigstep is definitely in the top 3 because I've listened to her on repeat. A lot. It was a while ago, but I definitely still would. But yes, that is my ranking. If you'd like to see the breakdown of my ranking, it's actually in the description. Not the breakdown of my ranking, but my ranking. But my ranking from highest to lowest. So thank you all for joining me today. And that will actually be it for today. Thank you so much for joining. And I will see you next time. Bye!